Hi, do you want to learn German? Here's how. So go to your app store and download Duolingo, this app here. So Duolingo, it can give you more than most apps give you, and it has a better way of teaching different languages. It has many languages and it is used widely. So, no thanks. So if you go to Duolingo, you can learn different things on Duolingo, and oh my goodness, okay, relax. So if you want to learn, you can learn German. These are the languages, but let me add just a course so that you can see different languages you can learn. You can learn Spanish, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Chinese, Russian, Korean, Portuguese, Arabic, Dutch, Swedish, Norwegian, Turkish, Polish, Irish, Greek, Hebrew, Danish, Hindi, Czech, Esperanto, Ukrainian, Welsh, Vietnamese, Hungarian, Swahili, Romanian, Indonesian, all these languages. And there are more languages to learn. There's so many, but this is now for different, like if you're from a different, speak maybe Arabic, I think it's Arabic, and you want to learn German, such like things, or I don't know what language this is, Japanese or something, and you want to learn German or you want to learn Spanish, then you can learn that. You don't have to be an English speaker. So this is for other speakers who want to learn different languages. But if you're an English speaker, there's so many options that you have for you to learn German. Oh my god, that's mosquito. It's painful. Okay, so let's choose a random language that I've not chosen before so that you see how it works. So if I want to learn Greek, for example, let me learn Ukrainian. Continue. So they're telling me to help them find my level. Well, somehow see it doesn't like that, but anyway, learn Ukrainian for the first time. It is from scratch. You already know some Ukrainian. You can do some tests so that they know which level you are. So of course I know I'm learning from scratch, so I don't know much, so there's no need of doing the test. Then
Mama,
see, so they tell you a word and you can learn. So you can click on this and
mama,
see it's actually called, it means mom, and they even see the pronunciation mama. You click on that. Oops.
tato,
Tato is dad.
mama tatato,
Mama tato. I know mama and tato, so I can learn what is ta.
ta,
Ta is and. So mama, tato, mom, and dad. How do you say and? I already haven't learned that, right?
ta,
So it's like reminding you. Ta.
mama tatato tam,
Mama tato tam. This is now a new
tam,
word. So is are there, are over there. So I can say mom and dad are there. Choose whichever it is that I find is
mama
more
і тато
appropriate.
там,
Mama e tato tam. So I know the rest of this, the meaning, but I don't know the meaning of e.
і,
Checking its and. So I had seen another and. So I'm learning another and. So mama and dad are there. How do you say there? It's tam.
там,
I don't know. I'm not sure if it's tam, but I've learned that it's tam, something to do with tam. So actually I'm right.
так, мама і тато там,
Tak, mama is tato tam. Tam. I'm suspecting this is yes. Let's see.
так,
Yes, so much. So yes, mom, and dad, tato tam are there. Okay, tap the pairs. Then there's this thing that you get pairs that you can match, one that are together. So mama,
мама,
tato,
тато,
tak,
так,
and
та, там, Мама и тато.
Mama e tato. You can also listen and say the words and spell out the words, but with suggested words. Mama e
И.
tato.
Тато.
Мама и тато.
If it's too fast,
Мама и тато.
nice. Even encouraging with good encouraging words. Then how do you say yes? Oops, sorry. How do you say yes? Yes is tak.
Так.
Tap the pairs again. So it's a way to jog your mind, to remind yourself. So
Tato.
tato, mama,
Мама.
and
И.
Там. Так.
Same words but
Тато та
different
мама.
spaces. So tato tata mama is dad and mom. You remember e and ta are still men and. Then and
И.
tag
Ta- mama.
dad.
Тато. Там.
See, I can even do it, and I'm just learning now. It's not
Так,
like I knew
тато,
them
там.
before. So tak tato tam. So yes, tato dad is there. You see, this is depending on the age. And I've gotten perfect score. I've gotten some XPs, and they've monitored how fast I've gone with it. So there are these things that are called streaks. These streaks help you, like if you skip a day, you lose a streak. So you don't want to lose a streak, so you keep on practicing it every day. If you practice every single day, then you become better at that language. So practice every day so that your streak won't reset. If it resets, you start from scratch again. Then you can pick a goal, stay committed. So you can either choose baby steps to 3 days or 7 days, strong start, or 14 days. 14 days, it means you're clearly committed. And if you do this for 30 days, then you're unstoppable. Like, it's hard you stop doing it unless you get bored. People get bored. I've heard of that. But it's rare, especially if you're competing. I'll show you another thing why people stay on Duolingo. Then you unlocked a gift. So you're given gifts. So now these are they're different units. So these are different units. This is one unit. There's a primary unit. There's a second unit, unit 2. There's a checkpoint that you have to know. Remember everything that you learned in those 3 units before you pass to the third unit. And it can't open unless you have done that, even if you have a good Duolingo Plus. Now, so unit 3, there's another checkpoint. So there are actually 2 units. Wow, this is interesting. There's 1 unit. There's a checkpoint for every unit. That's new. Wow, this is Ukrainian is easy to learn. I don't know why do they have different. Okay, then in each unit there's these levels. So I've done there are 6 levels, and I've done in each level there are lessons. So I've only done 1 lesson, so I can start the other lesson to complete it. And once I complete it, I don't know, depending if I go to the second level, the other open, depends. They keep on opening. They can even open more. Like if you get here, they'll open more at phrases and animals and such like things. So if you don't have a Duolingo Plus, here you'll have hearts, like 5 hearts. So those hearts, they determine if you get wrong more, you lose a heart. If you get something wrong, you lose a heart. So it's like it makes you not want to get it wrong. And if you lose a heart, then you can't proceed until I don't know how many hours before the heart refills, or you use the gifts that you're given to refill your heart. So you use the streaks. These are streaks, and there are also leaderboards. I don't know if they're here. So this already they're winners. So you can see their different leaderboards where you compete with other people in different leagues, depending on how your speed is and all that. So I finished 9 in my previous because I wasn't doing. I just did it for 3 days. So this is the new leaderboard. It is ending in 3 days. So there's only leaderboards in every 3 days, and you can see the number ones are 1, 2, 3. Then if you're top, I think top 7 according to different leagues, then you're promoted to the other league or the top 3. I can't remember. Then there's a way, if you're at a certain level, you can get demoted. Motion in this, as you go high, you can easily get demoted if you're too low again. So it just makes you keep on practicing. It's a bit addictive, but I would advise that you just do what you can at where you are, so you can see yourself. Yeah, I am here. You can get badges for doing different things, a different goal, a friend's quest, a perfect lesson. You can not chat with people, but you can interact by following and getting notifications of people when they get this streak, or they even congratulate you too. So, but there's no communication. So you see, I can celebrate them. They get a notification that I've celebrated them. You know, celebrate. Did more than 10 days in a lesson. Completed the August challenge. I've not finished the August challenge. They've completed first, so they are very active. Completed a 7-day streak. Let me see. Came back to learn Spanish after 4 months. So this one went away for a while. Then it came back. Then people, like, you see, you can even see how many people have liked it. Let me see if you. Yeah, you can even see who liked it. You can see people's profiles. For example, this one has a weird username. I think this is his number or something. I don't know. This is his number. Wow, this guy puts his number here. He joined this here. I don't know what he's looking for here. But he's been following people. He's been following people than more. So you might want to be careful with that person. And he is in the obsidian level. So this is one of the highest levels. So I'll show you those levels that I'm talking about here. Let's go back to the lead. I think it's here. Yeah. So you can see there's so many. You can't see unless if they haven't been unlocked. The highest level is diamond. I think the following is obsidian, if I'm not wrong. And the higher you go, the tighter the race, the more fun. You need to be really, on your toes and committed. And the more you're committed, the more you're learning. Like, you can't escape the learning. So yeah, so let's recap. This is the main face. This you can learn letters. I don't know, I've never seen the learning letters option. It's my first time. They've really improved this thing. Then the trophies, the leaderboard, and the different offers and whatever's and promos. Yeah, you can see your own profile. Like for me, I can see my own profile. There I can see someone's profile. And I have I'm following more people than I have. I can add friends. I can search for people who, if I know their username. I joined last 2 years ago. I'm in a very low league, so it's because I've not been doing anything much. You can see my total XP. You can see my top 3 finishes. I've finished 5 times, I think. Top 3 before, when I was very active. You can see the achievements that I have. So let's see what I've gotten. So I have a photogenic achievement because I have a photo. Weekend warrior friendly winner. I have completed number 1 before, so you get a winner. Sharpshooter for completing 100 lessons with no mistakes. Then legendary, you finish 1 in the diamond league. This is the tough one. It's the experts who are really committed. It's not the expert. It's just people who are committed to doing it. Like, I think they don't have another work to do or something. I don't know. Then you learn. So I've seen some crazy people who have learned very different languages, and they've done well when it comes to languages because of this Duolingo. Anyway, that's it for me. I hope you. Oh, by the way, if you want to learn also German using another app that will complement your lessons, that is designed differently, you can use DW German, Deutsche Welle German. It has even a movie. It's nice. You can also use the other YouTube stuff and all that, but this is a good way to have lessons that are designed well for you if you want a well-designed thing for you to be competent to do something. Yeah, and also it's something else I don't think you saw. I did come up in the lessons. In some lessons, after some time, after certain levels, you're given a hard challenge, or you're given a word to read out, then you read it out. Sometimes you're told to spell yourself certain words. So it depends on the difficulty, it depends on how good you are with a certain lesson, a certain topic that you've been given. Yeah, so I like Duolingo myself, and it's so much fun. So I hope you also have fun while doing Duolingo.